plan on taking this single board, just type of board you'd normally use for like fencing or something. We got it for like $2 at Lowe's. But I'm gonna turn it into a Harry Potter wand display rack. Here's the picture that I was kind of thinking. I'm going to start out by taking my belt sander, just running it over here because I'll bring this up actually. Don't know how well it transfers to the camera, but it's really just a rough piece of wood, so that's why it's so cheap. But I'm gonna take it, sand it down, get it to smoother. It doesn't need to be perfect. And then I'm going to, after sanding it down, measure out how big I'm going to want each individual piece. Then I'm going to need 3 boards and then 1 board running behind it to connect them all. And I'm going to use like a framing, like the nails you use for picture frames. And then, just because I'm going to make it quick for myself, I put a little clamp here to hold it in spot while I use the belt sander. And to where I can run the sander without real fear of getting splintered. And you see this won't not put off, but now you see the other side put out. And then lengthwise on how tall I'm going to want it. I'm planning on doing 18 inches tall, so vertical 18. And I'm going to do the 3 boards to either side, like in the picture. And whenever I measured it out, another 18 inches left over. And that should be large enough to run to the back. From the back and connect them all, and I'll just use little nails to hold it together. Just use probably 2 or 3 per board, and that should hold it steady. So what I'm going to do now is here, and make a little mark at the 18. Then take my speed square and mark where I'm going to want to cut. And since these are going to be kind of like where the side 2 are higher than the middle one, it doesn't need to be perfect length in all honesty, because it adds that rusty film. Just quick and simple. I'm just going to do that one more time. That's how I want this arranged. Cut a little bit off right there. I'll go grab the one so we can see how it shapes up too. The one, yeah, no, I like it better like this. But I'm just gonna take this, put this back in the box before I fucking break it. Take it back inside, but I'm fine until that lines up. Oh, I just realized. That's basically how the back's gonna look. I'm just gonna have this centered. And something I forgot to buy at the store when I went was some kind of wall mounting hook, so I'm gonna have to figure something out for that, but it shouldn't be too hard. 15.5 inches. So I'm going to cut this piece. That's good. Set up the sander. I'm going to do this like this and just run the corners over to smooth everything out. Should be it on power tools. Also figure out which side I want to be the front, which side I want to be the back. So this board has this defect here, but it has these defects in the middle. So I think I'm going to use this side, but point this in the middle of the 2 boards. So I actually forgot to get a brush for the stain, but what works out So I was planning on throwing away this towel because it managed to fucking get a tear in it and everything. So I'm gonna just fucking use the towel to apply the stain. And it's just a minor project that's gonna be hanging on the wall. I'm not gonna bother with free stain or polyurethane coat after. Alright, now I'm just going to take these, flip them over to the bottom side, or the side that's going to be facing the wall. And since some of them are going to have this little thing where stain went over to that side, but it shouldn't be too big of an issue since they're on the back anyways. We just need to get a good dip of the stain. So I'm just going to take the dirty rag, put it somewhere, take a clean rag, kind of wipe the excess off so I don't fuck anything up. So what I'm going to do is, because there's going to be a lot of this, is I'm just going to cut over to the finished product. Alrighty. So, finished little hooks. That's how they look. Just gonna have a little wand sitting on the hooks. And that's what the back looks like. I still need to figure out some kind of way that I'm gonna hang it up. Might take some kind of tiny nails, drive them in here. Up here, and then wrap some wire around them or something, but do that and then just have a little wall hook and it'll hang up.